Hey y'all, happy Friday. So I had a thought come to mind, and I'm going to talk about this principle that's illustrated and talked about in the book Outliers. It's called the 10,000 hour rule. So the 10,000 hour rule says that in order to become a master in an area, you need to spend 10,000 hours of intensive practice and study on that topic. And it came to my mind because I thought about how much time I spend working and how much time I spend like taking additional courses so that I continue to be the best at my job. And all I could think about is that whatever you invest your time in, because we don't think of time as currency, but time really is currency. We trade time for money. We trade time for opportunities. Time is usually what we're exchanging aside from money. And so whatever you invest your time in is what's going to grow in your life. So we're obviously, if you work a 9-to-5 job, or if you're an entrepreneur, you're investing a lot of time in that particular thing that you're doing. And so ultimately you should see some growth in that area. Even through failures and mistakes, you will see growth in that area because you'll learn what works right for that particular thing. And it made me realize that I need to spend more time and invest more time in my child. I need to invest more time in my health. Like, I have to prioritize those things that I want to see get better. I've been doing a good job of prioritizing my focusing on health by investing money in buying organic foods, buying supplements and natural supplements, so that way whatever things are being depleted in my body by the medicines I take for my kidney, or whatever things I'm not able to get through my diet, which I also try to consume and get all of my vitamins and nutrients through my diet, I'm making sure that I invest the money to be able to supplement those things. But I also need to invest in my child. I need to invest more time in my spiritual walk, because I have, and I to be honest, I think this is natural. I have an ebb and a flow in my relationship with God. I have moments when I feel like this overwhelming urge that I have to be studying the word. I have to be getting good Bible-based teaching to reinforce areas where I feel I'm weak. And then I'll get to a point where I find myself consumed with other things in my life, and I will fall back on those things, fall back on reading plans in the Bible app, or fall back on watching streaming church or going to church, because those other things have consumed my focus. But that has shown me that, just like I've experienced growth in my career, I want to experience growth spiritually. I want to experience growth physically, mentally, emotionally. I want my child to blossom and bloom. And I do spend a great deal of time with him, but I want him to be able to always have at the forefront of his mind that he is important and he is worth my time. I want to invest my time in people I love and spend time with them. I want to invest my time, and this is a big one for me that I have to work on again, is I want to invest my time in experiences that are going to create lasting memories. So I really love traveling, and I want to invest my time in just making sure that I'm fully living up to God's purpose and plan for my life. And so I don't know where this came from and why I felt I needed to talk about it. Well, honestly, I can say, I was just thinking about work and how much time I have to invest in my job right now. But I really encourage you to think about what you're investing your time in, and are you seeing a return on your investment? I see the return on my investment with me spending time learning more and getting better as an engineer, and especially as it concerns my current job and my current tech stack. I see the benefit of how the problem solving skills that I learned in college to become a software engineer, how those trickle over into other areas of my life, how I'm able to solve problems really relatively easily or quickly. And But I really want to see the return on investment as it concerns every other area of my life. And so one of the big things that God has been dealing with me about this year as well is balance and boundaries. And, I've talked about that several times, but I'm going to be very intentional about that going forward, because I really want to see the return on the investment that God has for me for all of that. I want to receive everything that God has for me. I don't want anything left behind. I don't want anything that, I don't want to forfeit anything. And so the other thing I want, to ask you is, if you're not seeing the return on investment on what you're investing your time or money in, are you willing to change it? Are you willing to reallocate that money or reallocate your time into something that's going to be more beneficial for you in the long run? And if you're not, ask yourself why. Like, what attachment have you developed to a particular thing that is keeping you from making the investment that you're supposed to make? So, again, happy Friday. I hope that this will help you really consider where you're investing your time in, and what areas of your life do you need to give a little bit more attention or a little bit more focus. Bye.